Hello everybody, welcome back once again to another AJS TV live stream. It's Aston Villa versus West Bromwich Albion. Where do I start? Earlier today we had the Carabao Cup final between Manchester City and Tottenham. I wanted City to not win this one. They keep winning it recently. I wanted Spurs to actually win a trophy for the first time in a very long time, but they lost. And today we got West Bromwich Albion. Oh, before that, Wolves as well. Another derby. Another another team West Brom hate as well as us. Lost 4-0 to Burnley, which is a big shock. But hello, welcome everyone. What's up, Brentford boy? I see a few people earlier. Sheffield Wednesday fan channel said hi. Razzie Suleiman said hopefully a comfortable win. Isabel said hi guys. We need to win this so badly. We do. This is a massive game today. Big for us, big for West Brom. Loving my I appreciate that. It's way better than what it was, I will say that. But yeah, it's such a big game for just everything really. I think Europe's out the window. I think it has been out for a while, but if we if we lose against, a rival team in the bottom three, well, I don't think there's any coming back from that at all. Central ball. Oh, hang on. I'll read everything, actually. Dean, still no Jack. His season is over. Maybe it is, to be quite fair. I know he's out for a while. Central ballers. Hi, AJ. Changed my name. That's why it's different. I thought so. Brentford boy, nice trim. Way better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. A little bit better. I knew you were Freddie boy, yeah. Europe isn't happening. Yeah, well, I think we have to accept it. All Villa fans literally have to accept that we're just not going to make Europe, are we? It's been like that for a very, very long time. You look at the table, right? We are 11th on 44 points. We are miles away. We are absolutely miles away. We're 9 points away. Yeah, it hasn't been happening for a while. I think we all kind of have to accept that. We do have games in hand. And this is a problem. If you win games, the hope kills you. Because if we win our 2 games in hand, which is a big if, it'd put us on 50 and we'd be within 3 points. I'd rather not have the hope there in the first place, because then I'll just be more disappointed again. Hello to Sarah Jones. I can't even speak here. But Dean put Barkley in the starting 11. I will get to the 11. I want to talk about it. Al Mohammadi gets a chance to show a decent player with cash suspended. Yeah, there's this very silly red card as well. I was very disappointed. But I'll talk all about that in a bit. It's going to be a 1-1 full time. We're back in 90 minutes like every game. So I told you so. I appreciate that. I did notice you. Hello, Sarah Johns. Of course, Arson comes in with the same words every time. I appreciate your amazing support. Come on, Aston Villa, Lorenzo De Palma. All right, we're going to get into the lineups for today. So Villa once again with a 4-2-3-1. I'd like us to actually experiment with a 4-4-2. Am I the only one here to think that? When we went 4-4-2 against Fulham, a goal down, and the last, I'd say 15, maybe 10 minutes, we absolutely dominated the game with 2 strikers up front. And since then, we haven't done it. And before that, we didn't do it. Yeah, when we actually did it, we were incredible. And maybe it was a one-off. You never know. But I'd like to see us actually experiment. I think the season's done. We might as well. We're against a team who are not confident in the bottom 3, and we should batter, really. 2 up top, we've got Keenan Davis, who I think can be a threat. Good hold-up play within him as well. Why don't we utilise it? Louis Barry! What is Louis Barry doing? He's scoring insane goals for the kids, and he's not being considered for our team. It's honestly so stupid. Noyce says, hello to you, Noyce. Jackson, yes, AJ, I knew I would make it back. How are you, mate? I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Arsenal Conor Gallagher hat-trick today. Please no. Matters Pereira masterclass 3-1 West Brom. This is massive for West Brom today. This is a big game. I think they're really gonna put 110%, whatever you want to call it. They're gonna play well today. This is not gonna be a walkover. We're gonna have to really fight hard. This feels like the semi-final of the playoffs that we had with them a couple of years ago. I'm getting the same vibes with it. Both teams, I'd say they have more to play for than we do, but we got pride, if anything, to play for too at the end of the day. I said 2 up top is there for a side option for Villa. I don't know why we don't do it. I really don't know. But this is the chance to experiment now, going into, like, we've officially avoided relegation. This is the chance now to experiment. We'd look at these as friendlies if you want. Europe's done. Like, we might as well forget that. We ain't got Jack Grealish, so it's pretty much done now. And has been for a while. So we might as well just, you know, use some of the young kids maybe, experiment in formations, even do like a 5 at the back. I don't know, just try different things. We might as well utilise the squad that we have. We're paying them money. We got players who barely feature. We might as well use them. Hopefully Al Mohammadi can do well in Matty Cash's place. But the line today: Martinez in goal, Al Mohammadi, Konza, Mings, Target, Louise, McGinn, Traore, Barkley, Al Ghazi, and Watkins. Barkley in the 11. Barkley in the 11. How many times have Villa fans said on Twitter, said just in general, anything Villa related, we don't want him to play. We don't want him to play. Doesn't work hard. His decision making is shocking. And I'd say maybe his end product is okay. But I don't want him in the team. I don't want him at Villa. I want him to go. You know, he wasn't good enough at Chelsea. Hasn't been good enough today. Not today. Hasn't been good enough in general. I'm going to read the comments. The comments are coming thick and fast. Thank you, guys. Keeping me very busy. Louis Barry will win the Ballon d'Or. You never know. 10 quid bet for Jackson. I wouldn't advise doing loads of football bets, but if you win them, fair play. They are confident form. Yeah, the West Brom's form's been really good. 5-2 win against Chelsea as well. Everyone can't forget that. Dean, how can you say we are well off being capable of Europe when West Ham spent way less than us and nearly relegated or already there? So Everton. I'm saying we're way off it now. I'm not saying we'll be next season. I'm just in terms of points, we're just too far off. There's so many games where we could have won and, you know, propelled ourselves. I think of Brighton at home where we battered them to pieces. Southampton, we conceded 4 goals in that game and they were only there 4 shots on target. We easily could have picked up points. There's so many games we've thrown away. Sheffield United away. We lost to a team bottom of the league. Not good enough. And I'm sure the Sheffield Wednesday fan channel will be very disappointed that we lost that we lost to them. Can we see a video of you playing football? I haven't got videos of me playing football in a very long time. It has been a while. But I'm not too bad. I wasn't too bad in my day. If you want to say my day. I never played anywhere near this level. I wish I could, though. That would have been brilliant. I did not watch the Carabao Cup. I watched Mark Goldbridge watch along for it. Because, I was doing stuff. And I wanted to, hear about the game. I could have put it on, but I like Mark. I think he's quite funny. Wolves are so bad. 4-0 their game. I made a bet with the Wolves fan. This better at least be a 1-0. And yes, Barkley's arse again. Barkley's shocking. Barkley is shocking end of the day. I got a couple new things. I got a new banner there as well. You may see. And I got a few more things to prepare. I might do a different background soon, but I really like it. I'm building something over here. Go back a few months ago. This was different. This was really good. Barkley's better than Jalen. You know what? I'm not having that slander about my boy Jaling's. Lingardinho, give him credit, right? He's been bantered for 3 years. Give him some credit. West Brom need this win if they want a fighting chance of staying up. I agree. Their lineup today, by the way: Johnson in goal, Furlong, Ajayi, Bartley, Townsend as a back four, with only a one up front as well, with Yokoslu, Pereira, Gallagher, Maitland-Niles, Robinson, and Dianya up front. He might be a problem today. I've seen a lot of his goals. He's quite physical, good in the air, nice finish on him. I think he might be a problem. Callum Robinson as well, former Villa player. Maybe some of you guys don't actually know that, but he did come through the Villa Academy. But like a lot of the Villa Academy, he's not used. I think the few maybe that are kind of filtering through. Jack Grealish obviously came from the academy, and Jacob Ramsey, but all the rest, and you could argue Davis as well, but all the rest have just been cast aside. And we've had loads of good talents come through, and I don't know, they don't get utilised at Villa. I'd never want to be at the Villa Academy because we just treat academy people very poorly. We really do. I'm just disappointed that we're almost done. I don't think you're done yet. Don't give up. Don't give up. You're close. I think you're close, and you have to win every game now and hope for the best. But Even Wycombe Wanderers aren't mathematically down. So even they can fight for it. If it's not mathematic, fight for it. Have some belief. You never know. I'm missing loads of comments, so if I do miss your comment, I apologise. We're just about to kick off at Villa Park for this West Midlands derby. Played the spot that they put the... Oh dear. Oh dear, nice. We have kicked off at Villa Park. I'll get to the team in a second. I'm just going to read every last comment that I've just seen. What do you think of Villa's interest in Tony? I don't want to buy more Brentford players. We've given you enough money. I hate Barkley so much. Me too already. Villa are on the attack. I'm just going to very quickly see this. Barkley with the cross. It's an awful one. Doesn't surprise me. Douglas Luiz at the edge of the penalty area. Already we're looking aggressive. And Traore's giving the ball away. And that'll be the end of Villa's attack. Villa, we need this win for confidence. Screw the league. Screw everything else. First thing we do need to focus on is the confidence. We don't really have a lot right now going for us. We've won 2 games since Grealish. We are relegation form side. Like, what other way can you put it? We're looking like a team. if you ignore the table, you look at how we play. You look at the results that we've had since Grealish. We look really, really poor. And I just think we need this confidence. We don't have a lot of players obviously fit. Trezeguet, Grealish, the obvious ones injured. Wesley has been out for a long time. So yeah, I just think if anything, a win against West Midlands derby team, possible relegation. We could relegate these technically. I would look at it that way. I know it's not mathematical, it's not official, but if we beat these, I think they're in a lot of trouble. This is like a must win for them. I think it's safe to say. I keep stumbling over my own words today for some reason, so I apologise for that. Target takes it past a man, finds Watkins, McGinn, Traore, West Brom very deep. Every single player behind the ball apart from Diana. Cross comes early looking for El Ghazi and a good catch by Sam Johnson. 2 minutes gone, goalless at Villa Park. Have I missed anything here? Well, even if we lose, we don't go through relegation, so calm. Jay Lings is poop. They do. It would be nice to beat them. Dean says Leeds can beat Man City, who Villa lost to both clubs. West Brom can draw. Any team can beat any team. Any team can beat any team at the end of the day. That's why the FA Cup has so many different magical stories. There's all you'll never ever have a game that is guaranteed. And it's an obvious thing to say, but it's true, and some people kind of forget that at times. My respect for Noyce's hyper is high. Oh dear, his ego will go through the roof. I know him. I know him quite well. Ollie Watkins why would he hate Villa? And Ezri Konza, fantastic player too. People need to give him way more credit. Long ball play forward towards Watkins, and he's against Ajayi here. I need to get the. I haven't even got the lineups on the screen here. There we go. He's pulled it back to Douglas Luiz, about 35 yards from goal. Barkley's lost the ball. This is what I mean about Ross Barkley. Receives the ball quite well. Edge of the D, and it's just a simple pass that he's messed up. And this is the thing that we see common with Ross Barkley. He's done a good outside the boot cross here though. His target's ball in's deflected, and it's a simple catch for Sam Johnson. It was an outside the boot flick from Barkley there, looking for Matt Target, and that, to be fair, wasn't too bad. So you know what? If he proves me wrong, then I'll just sit here, hold my hand up, and say fair enough. I want him to do well. I want any Villa player to do well. Oh, wait, the timer. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I need someone to remind me. I do need someone to remind me. I forgot to switch my overlay across. So we do have a timer on screen now for you guys. I think there's been 1 or 2 live streams that I've actually remembered to switch it over. What do you think? Oh, wait, I read that before. What do you think of Ezri Konza? Fantastic player. First 30 seconds, poor cross from Barkley. Traore loses the ball. We all know how these games turn out. You say it's every time, and there has been times we have won games. It's just, I think you've followed me since Grealish got injured. I'm pretty certain it's around the same time, and it just happens. It's where we started to be crap, so yeah. Wesley is... That's bait. That is bait. Thank you. Official JHK. Oh wait, no, that was nice saying that. Official JHK. We're gonna smash West Brom. I like the confidence, but I don't know. I'm gonna hold myself out. Oh, by the way, I forgot to give a prediction. I think we will win 2-1. That's what I said before the game. It started a little bit slow so far. You never know. Games can change with goals. There's an opportunity for West Brom to get one of their own right now with Furlong crossing into the middle. Diving header away from Tyra Mings. Target back to Mings under pressure. Clears it long. And Villa get away with that. West Brom really pushed everyone back. And they've actually, Ajayi's played this all the way back to Johnson. But yeah, the press wasn't that great from Aston Villa. And I'm going to read more of my chat again. I'm so far behind. Sorry, guys. I'm literally reading messages from like 2 minutes ago. Swindon Town could be... You never know. There's like a 0.0001 chance of Swindon beating Barcelona if there was ever a world where Swindon play Barcelona. I could come on today, but you won't let... I won't mind. If you wanted to have a talk, if anyone wanted to have a talk about this game, get Discord, contact me, and we can have a chat. I've done it before and I'll do it again. And there is a live timer noise. It's at the top of the screen. Unless no, I did switch it over. You're blind. Sarah Johns is a... I don't know what that word is. I'm not going to read it. Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 2. Yeah, that was a rough game. We deserve to lose that in truth. Needs to get rid of Barkley. I agree. There's a lot of these comments I do agree with. Up the Villa, mate. How you doing, Rory? And I've finally caught up, thankfully. Free kick comes in for West Bromwich Albion. And it's going to drift harmlessly for a Villa goal kick. It wasn't the greatest set piece from Callum Robinson. But you know what? I'll take it. Anything that's poor from West Brom's side where we don't have to defend very well, I'm going to accept it and move on. So, who are the West Bromwich Albion danger men other than Dianya? Maybe Robinson, Maitland-Niles. Gallagher looks like a B-Tech Jack Grealish. I've seen him a few times. Oh, that's a mistake in midfield, and Aston Villa have a chance with Traore. He's finds Watkins. Watkins crossing to middle. Barkley doesn't climb very well with the header. I don't think it's the greatest of crosses in truth. But Barkley never looked like he was going to get there. And that's a waste of an opportunity for Aston Villa. Talking about problems for West Brom, they just gave it away under no pressure there. And Villa had like a 4-on-3 that we managed to somehow mess up. Even before the Watkins cross, the pass from Traore wasn't even the best. So just every passage of that play was quite poor from Villa. Al Ghazi tries to take it round Furlong, gets a 1-2 off Douglas Luiz, finds John McGinn. McGinn out wide to Ollie Watkins on the right wing, and Douglas Luiz on a push forward. And so is Al Mohamed. He's found Luiz, backheels it to Ollie Watkins. Watkins to Traore. It's El Ghazi, deflected, falls to Barkley. Penalty, surely! Penalty, Aston Villa! It is a penalty! In the 7th minute, Ross Barkley has earned it, of all people. Ross Barkley has earned a penalty for Aston Villa as he skips past his man, is taken down, and that's a silly one for West Brom. It is a stonewall, no argument. Ajayi comes across, doesn't get his man. Gets nothing but the man, and it is a penalty to Aston Villa, including me. Everyone has rinsed Ross Barkley, but that was good from Ross. I will give you that. I will give Ross that. You know what? I'll hold my hand up. I said it earlier. I will hold my hand up. If Ross does something good, I will say he's done something good. And well done then. Well done, Ross. That was good. Good bit of dribbling there. I think he possibly should have had a shot prior to going down, but no arguments from me. And it's Anwar El Ghazi to take the penalty for Aston Villa. Hasn't missed a penalty this season. Scored against... Did he score against West Brom? I think he did, as well as Wolves. And... yeah, those are the 2 penalties. So he's got another penalty against West Bromwich Albion here. 8 minutes into the game. To put Aston Villa in front. El Ghazi! Yes! 1-0 Villa. Anwar El Ghazi puts it into the bottom left-hand corner. And I can't even say deserved win or not deserved win, because the game's barely started and there's barely been any chances created from either team. But it is a lead for Aston Villa, and you never know. That could be the decisive goal. Who knows? Who knows? West Brom need to not make defensive mistakes like that. That will send them down. Decisions like that will send them down. Ajayi, who's an experienced defender, he's played... I think he's played almost every game for West Brom this season, making silly tackles like that, and that will send them down if they do silly things like that. 1-0 to Aston Villa, and it's Anwar El Ghazi once again on the score sheet. I think that's his. It is his second goal against West Brom. It's his first goal in a very long time now, I will say. And already West Brom have won a free kick on the edge of the Aston Villa D. The camera's panned over after showing the goal. West Bromwich Albion have clearly gone up the other end and have earned themselves a free kick in a dangerous position. Now, if they got themselves right, they got themselves on level terms right away. Fair play. That's good drive, and to get themselves already out of the mindset of, oh, we're losing. Because often I've seen teams, when they go a goal down, they give it away from kick-off, and suddenly you're looking at a situation where you could be 2-0 down. That's a good response from West Brom. And, they've got good takers here. Pereira, Robinson on the ball. I've seen a question as well. Why is Watkins not taking it? He did miss against West Ham early in the season. And his penalty track record isn't the best. And Al Ghazi, according to the Villa squad anyway, Grealish just spoke about it too. He's the best taker in the team. So yeah. I always find you fair in your comments, AJ. I like to be fair. I don't like to be too biased. Free kick taken, left-footed over the wall, and it's over the bar with Emi Martinez spotted to root. I hope he knew that was going over, because for a split second there, I thought it possibly was drifting in. It was a good free kick. It's not the worst I've seen. It had a bit of dip on it, but just not enough. That is pretty damn close. I don't think Emi knew at all. There's no way he could have. It is about 2-3 foot over the bar, and Aston Villa get away with it. Is Wesley on? I actually didn't see if Wesley is on the bench. I'm going to have a look. He is. Wesley is on the bench. Fair play. I want to actually see him come on maybe for the last couple minutes of the game, or it depends how this game goes. Obviously, I don't want him to get injured even more. I don't think he's fully fit, because he had an injury setback recently. But yeah, another crossing from the right, and Emi Martinez plucks it out the sky for Aston Villa. I believe Ajayi is rapping on FIFA. You're using FIFA statistics, I see. Oh, great bit of strength from Al Ghazi there against his man. Lays it off to Matt Target, to Douglas Luiz, back to Target. So already we're in the lead. So this is what I mean. When you're low on confidence, you against a team. I know they're second bottom, and they haven't been great all season, but on form they've been okay. They put 5 past Chelsea. To get the first goal is massive. And I know it's a penalty, but a goal's a goal. Across from Bertrand Traore, and Aston Villa get a corner from that. Ajayi, just very little pressure from Ollie Watkins there. So I'd say that's a very, very cheap thing to give away if we score from this as well. Well, questions will be asked, because he's already given a goal away. And if we score from this, that'll be 2 individual errors leading to goals. Another goal would be massive. Can I get a shout out? I shout out anyone who talks. I usually read the name. If someone doesn't want me to read the name, then they can say. But yeah, Rory says big goal. It is a massive goal. It is an absolutely massive goal. I do not care it's a penalty. I don't care it's an own goal. A goal is a goal. Corner taken short. Douglas Luiz back to Ross Barkley. He took the corner for Villa. Rolls it back to Douglas Luiz. Edge of the box now finds Target. Target's crossed towards the far post towards Tyrone Mings, and a foul has been given away as Tyrone Mings apparently has pushed his man trying to attack the ball. Free kick to West Brom in their own box. I tell you what, Al Ghazi's good at pens. You can criticise anything else he does. He can take a penalty. He can take a penalty very well. Yeah, Viper earlier, he's probably, if you're still here, I've just seen a message where he said Villa have won a Champions League in 1982. That is correct. We beat Bayern Munich 1-0. And Nottingham Forest have 2. Brentford fanboy, I can see your comments. There you go. There's your shout out. Harry FC. What did Harry FC say? Al Ghazi's good at pens. I agree. Connor Young, so what score do you reckon the game will finish at? Well, I said 2-1. And it's kind of looking that way. West Brom, they do have a few danger men. I can't see a clean sheet for Villa today. I think they're way better than what they were when we last played them on Allardyce. I think his first game in charge. And a chance for Aston Villa. Al Ghazi with Barkley. Barkley chance. What a tackle that is. I think Furlong sliding in. And if he doesn't make that challenge, Barkley possibly strolls that into the corner. An offside actually been given for Barkley anyway. But good defending. He should have just kept in his line. That's such a great chance and a lovely play. A lovely pass from Al Ghazi. I don't know if he's offside there though. I mean, to be fair, it was a good tackle for Furlong anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But I'm not overly sure he was offside. That was close. I needed to see another view of that. But Ross Barkley doing okay. You know, the hand is held up. Barkley's been okay so far. He's been okay. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, I've seen some new faces today. So if you want to support me, you can do that. And you can also join the membership. We have a few members if you want to support me even further, but that's up to you. A bit of a mess has been made there from a clearance from Emi Martinez, and it's kind of gifted West Bromwich Albion a chance here. Robinson, he'll get it back. El Ghazi's tackle wasn't great. Robinson turns inside, flicks it through to Gallagher, and a good tackle from John McGinn in the box there, as Gallagher tries to just spin himself away, and a free kick to Aston Villa has been earned by Douglas Luiz. That was fairly good defending from Villa in a situation... so where we defended poorly but then recovered it well is what I'm trying to say there. But that's not bad from Aston Villa. Class commentary, mate. It's not actually been that clean today. I keep stumbling over some words, which I don't know why, because I don't seem to usually. But yeah, I try and keep it as good as I can. And yeah, I've done commentary before. I've done it for the non-league team that is like round the corner from me. I've had experience in it before, and I do like doing it, and I appreciate the support on the channel. You know, there's some people who enjoy it, so yeah, I'm here, and I love doing this. I will continue to do this as well. I'm going to do the Champions League semi-finals as well midweek for those will be the first non-Villa related watch-alongs. So if you guys do want to join me for that, you can. I've already made them up, so you can go and click on the channel on the homepage, and you can see them right there. We always start 10 minutes before kickoff, and a free kick to Villa should have been won there, as Ollie Watkins looked to have been fouled. And eventually a free kick to West Brom has been given. Well, Watkins went down under the challenge, I think, of Bartley, and nothing was given. And eventually John McGinn has been penalised for a foul instead. Harry said he misses shots and scores bangers. Are you on about Ross Barkley? I can't remember. That was a while ago when you said that. So just let me know. Sarah Johns thinks we're going to win 3-1. I think that is a... If you'd have said that before the game, I'd have said you're crazy. But we've already scored one, so you never know. You never know. A confident Villa is a scary Villa for some teams. We do have quality. I just feel like the confidence has always been an issue at Aston Villa, and has been for years, really. Still here. I knew they had won, just wasn't sure exactly what. Yeah, they're just showing, ironically, the trophy now. The FA Cup, the League Cup, and the European Cup, and they're showing the banner. So that if you guys didn't know, I've seen this as well in person. There is a banner at Aston Villa on the stand itself, which is the commentary for Tony Morley crossing it in for Peter With, who scored the winning goal against Bayern Munich. So yeah, I think they're showing that because we have history, and teams like Arsenal, teams like Tottenham, teams like Manchester City haven't won that. Yet we have, and we weren't included in that top six. Not like I wanted to, because I don't want to be involved in a tournament like that, which was disgusting and something that I spoke about before. But, you know, Big Six 10 years ago is different to now. Big Six 30 years ago is completely different to now. Best moments supporting Villa. Where do I go? Where do I start? Other than the playoff winner against Derby. That was a great day. I think the best moment was my first ever game when I was 10. I went to Aston Villa versus Brighton in the League Cup in 2010. We won 3-2, I want to say. It's my first ever game, and I cherish that moment. I still have the ticket somewhere. I kept it all the way. I've been there many, many times, but that was the first. And I can't wait to go back. It's been it has been so long since I've last been. Oh... The lockdown has killed me. I want to be there so bad. And when football does come back, we can finally go to the grounds again. I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel. I think I'm going to make... I don't know if I'm going to do I'll do the watch-alongs for maybe away games. We're going to have to wait and see what the TV rights people do when people are finally back in the games. And everything's back to normal. But I'd definitely do reaction videos anyway. At the very least. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be entertaining. El Ghazi for Aston Villa picks the loose ball up on the left-hand side, crossing to middle towards target. It's deflected away, gets it back, flicks it over the head of Callum Robinson to find John McGinn. McGinn, lovely fake there past Robinson. But he doesn't quite... I say doesn't quite beat his man. Ross Barkley picks up the loose ball as well. West Brom seem to give it away every 5 seconds here. As we try something... lose the ball, get it back. Douglas Awee switches the play towards the left-hand side. Al Ghazi just about keeps it in play as the cross was overhit. And I think West Brom have got a free kick for an offside towards Al Ghazi anyway. Nice. Did you watch the League Cup final? I did not. I did not care about that Mickey Mouse Cup. I don't know why people do. Do you see the West Ham red card against Chelsea? I did. That was disgusting. That was a very disgusting red card. I can't believe that was. I can't believe that was given. What I feel like these referees have never played a single game of football in their life. Where is he supposed to put his foot? Like, do they know momentum is a thing? Like, I've seen a lot of bad decisions with VAR. It doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. Isabel said, I love how you used to have less people on here. Now you have more and more people supporting. It's nice to see your platform growing. Yeah, we had 1,300 people tune in for the Manchester City game last week, which is the highest ever, which is mad considering the week. I mean, they will fluctuate. Obviously, this I doubt would get anywhere near what I got for City. But the week before that, the Liverpool one, we got literally half the views for that. So it's not bad. It's nice to see it grow because I like it. There's a chance for West Brom here. And West Brom have got a penalty. Oh dear. West Bromwich Albion have their own penalty. As soon as I'm talking about something positive, there's a tackle in the box from Ezri Konsa. And it is a West Brom penalty. I'm trying to be positive and then... Wow. There's a flick forward. Robinson against Konsa. He passes his way through, and it's Maitland-Niles that goes down. Oh, hang on. I think he's gone down soft there. We're going to have a look here. That can't be given. That cannot be given. Come on. He's got... Oh, my days. He's gone down as if he's been shot. Well, I don't think it's going to be overturned. Well, it's not going to be overturned. They're already preparing. But he's gone down very soft there. And it is a penalty to West Bromwich Albion. That's never penned in a million years. He said irrelevant of what's happened this week. I hate the Big Six nonsense. VAR are going to have a look at the situation. Just as West Brom were about to take it. Oh, that's never a penalty in a million years. The more I look at this, the worse it gets. He's gone down. So Konsa's like, if anything, brushed his shoulder. What has took him down here? I'll never know. And it's been given. It has been given. It is a West Brom penalty. Well, if I'm wrong, then fair enough. Let me know. Penalty is taken and scored into the top right corner. West Brom are level at Villa Park. And it's Callum Robinson, former Villa player. Never a penalty in a million years. And I'm going to stick to that. It's a penalty apiece and a goal apiece. And I can't say it's overly undeserved. I think both teams have played okay. I wouldn't say either of the teams have dominated. It's a great penalty from Robinson. Emmy dives the right way. Doesn't quite get enough to the ball. I want to see, does he get a finger to this? Oh, nearly. It's just above him. Emmy pretty much dives to the bottom left. And it's just above his body. That's harsh. But it is 1-1 at Villa. I don't think that's a penalty though. I'd like to see that. It is Callum Robinson, the former Aston Villa player, to score. It's a sucker punch for Villa because I wouldn't say we deserve to take the lead, but I don't think West Brom had done anything prior to that. I think it's their first shot on target, to say the very least. So yeah, I'm just reading up my chat as well prior to the goal. Have you kept the program first? I never actually bought a Villa program. That sounds crazy, but whenever I've never bought one. Nothing I've ever been interested in. I've always kept the tickets though, and I have loads of tickets. Somewhere in my room, I've got loads of tickets from like 2010, 2011. A Lombard play towards Al Ghazi, a little bit too high, and Sam Johnson will take for West Brom. The last 2 games of the season, I'm going to have fans. Yeah, I've heard about that. I have heard about that. Hopefully that doesn't change, and hopefully people can be allowed back in, and we get some normality in the world. So yeah, Davy says, I love Aston Villa. Nice to hear. We get loads of fans from all across the world. So yeah, it's good. I like to see people support teams, that are not in this big six right now. Apparently, if you win a 50-50, you get a red card now. Football's gone soft. That's what they say, innit? That is what they say. Sketchy said, I hope Aston Villa lose. Ironically, when you said that, we conceded a penalty kick. So yeah, your timing was brilliant. What can I say? Matthias Pereira, what would you say you wish he took it? Is it for your FPL, I imagine? Matthias Pereira is on the pitch for West Brom, but he's barely had a touch. Wait, no, he's not on the... Yeah, he is on the pitch. Oh, it was him who took it, not Robinson. They did the same celebration. I don't really overly care because it's a West Bromwich Albion player, but it was Pereira who took it. But they did the ear thing that Robinson has done before. I didn't realise he took it. I thought it was Robinson. Because I just remember him doing the same celebration when he scored against, I want to say Chelsea. I think that's who he scored against. But yeah. He said 3-1 West Brom, Pereira masterclass. Okay, here we go. Maybe people on Twitter will disagree with my opinion. I just don't think there was enough in that penalty for it to have been given. I say the game's gone soft. Or that, in my opinion, has shown it. Aston Villa have given away another free kick. John McGinn with just another heavy touch. And then we saw this with Matty Cash in the last game where his touch is poor and then he goes and takes a swipe at his man. And it's the same thing just happened here. Thankfully, he didn't get a yellow card. But I don't know. That's a little bit disappointing. I've just seen Wesley with his blonde hair training for Aston Villa, warming up, whatever you want to call it. I'd like to see him come on. Hopefully he doesn't get any form of injury. But yeah. AJ, I just said that. Matthias Pereira took it for West Brom. I thought it was Robinson because they did the same celebration. And they celebrated together. So yeah, I just naturally presumed it was Callum Robinson. I thought he took the last one as well for West Brom. So yeah, Arsenal said I got 5 fat stacks of Birmingham City ones though. Oh my dear. Free kick for West Brom towards the back post. A good one. And the header just drifts past the post. Well, that was an incredible free kick from near the halfway line for West Brom. And it drifted all the way to the far stick. I need to see... Wow, that was incredible. About 40 yards out for West Brom. Emmy standing still. Wow. That was close. That was nearly 2-1 to West Brom. And my heart sank for a little bit there. It was Jokaslu, the centre defensive mid for West Brom with his flick header. Nearly 2 for West Bromwich Albion. Watkins takes it off his shoulder. And he tries to flick it towards Matt Targett. Gives the ball away. Ball played down the channel towards Diane. He's against Konza, who's come out of position. And to be fair, Tara Mings as well came across to win the tackle. But a West Bromwich Albion throw has been taken, and Villa... Well, there's 2 balls on the pitch. There was 2 footballs on the pitch, so this shouldn't count. West Brom still have the ball. But by letter of the law, the game should be stopped. Another cross comes in, and a goal kick has actually been given. Apparently the ball was accidentally put out of play as they tried to put a cross into middle. But there was 2 balls on the pitch there. So if anything would have happened, that would have been interesting. And Dean, ironically, didn't say anything when we took the lead against West Brom, but obviously he said something when they equalised. I swear you're anti-Villa. I swear down. I'll find out in like a year or 2. He'd be like, oh yeah, I'm not a Villa fan. I'm just a... I'm a rival fan. Just wanted to come in and say. But yeah, a very pessimistic fan. I've known a lot, to be fair, in my time. You get fans who are too optimistic, and you get fans who are too pessimistic. Roy said, how's my day been? It's been okay. How's your day been, mate? And Jerome Villa says, hey, a shot from distance. I think from Anwar Al-Ghazi, beaten away by Sam Johnson. It's a good shot and a good save from Johnson. Watkins to Al-Ghazi, cross, and it's plucked out the sky from Sam Johnson. I a little bit got caught off guard there. I wasn't expecting Al-Ghazi to hit the target, if anything. I'm pretty certain it was him. He cuts inside against Furlong. Ooh, good shot on goal. Fair play between 4 West Bromwich Albion players. Just squeezes shot in at the near post. And a really good save from Sam Johnson. It's what they call like a good height for goalkeepers. It's not too low. It's not too high. But it was hit with venom. And, well, I wasn't expecting it. So it would have beat me if I was a goalkeeper. But yeah, that was it's not too bad. Gallagher, lovely 1-2. Robinson now on the right hand side for West Brom. Chance for a cross. El Ghazi blocks it. It is a throw into West Brom. Half an hour played at Villa Park. Still 1-1. We need Jack back. Man, I forgot what it's like to watch Jack Grealish play. It's been that long. It has been that long. Jackson said, to be fair, I reckon Villa having more chances good, but it'll be 1-1 until most likely in the 70th minute mark. Well, I said 2-1 to Villa. And even at 1-0, I said I can't see us getting a clean sheet. And so far, everything I've said has come true. I don't know. Something about West Brom, when you play a team in the bottom three or around the bottom three, they scrap, they fight. And even Fulham, when we beat Fulham, they scored. A long throw played towards the middle, and Emi Martinez does really well to hold. I didn't even know they had a player who could take long throws. I always think that's a good weapon to have. Long kick taken all the way towards Ollie Watkins, 60-yard pass there. Ross Barkley now on the left wing for Villa, who started quite well but has kind of got less and less involved for Villa. Here's El Ghazi now with Matt Targett on that overlap. El Ghazi looks more central, finds John McGinn. McGinn gives it to Targett this time. Target goes for a cross towards the far stick. Traore! Oh! Traore arrived at the far post. Didn't get clean contact. Villa still have the ball with Matt Targett. Target to Luiz. No offside flag has been given. Luiz finds El Ghazi edge of the box. Barkley back to Luiz. Luiz forced quite deep. Tries to play a ball towards the far right side this time with Traore. Traore tries to take on his man Robinson. Pulls it back to Douglas Luiz. Villa trying to pass their way through the West Brom defence as John McGinn goes to the left-hand side with Target this time. Back towards the middle. McGinn. West Brom have all their players back defending this. Here's Al Mohammadi. Tries to take a touch away. Goes for an early cross. It's well over here. Oh, Watkins keeps it in play. Wasn't expecting that. And is that a foul on Watkins? Referee tells him to... See, that's such a waste. And that's Al Mohammadi doing a poor ball. Something where, you know, a lot of people always tell me, well, Al Mohammadi, he's not the fastest, he's not the greatest defender, but he has a good cross in him. I haven't seen it when he's played. I really haven't. His crossing has been really poor. Long ball played from John McGinn towards Al Mohammadi, and he pulls it back to Ollie Watkins, edge of the box here for Villa. Watkins surrounded by West Bromwich Albion players. Douglas Luiz to John McGinn. McGinn with the outside of the boot, back to Al Mohammadi. Doesn't look for a cross this time. Douglas Luiz. So we're trying to take on West Brom players. He does win a free kick there, to be quite fair. And it was a foul, I think, from Matthias Pereira for West Brom. And Villa, see, we take it quickly again. I'd rather get players into the box, man. We took it quickly. It's Matt Targett to Barkley. Target on the overlap. Barkley, he goes for goal. And it... drifts into the hands of Sam Johnson without him even moving a muscle. What can I say? What a waste. Never take a free kick like that short, because you might as well bring players forward. It's an opportunity for a cross. It's an opportunity to get players like Konza and Mings forward. And we didn't take it. And Ross Barkley goes for goal from, 30 yards and kind of scuffs it straight at the middle of the goalkeeper. So, yeah, not great. Jackson said we were like that when we were down in relegation mark, though we can sort of expect it. West Bromwich Albion are going West Bromwich, I can't even speak. West Bromwich Albion to be doing as much as possible for a win. There's a chance for West Brom to score here, and Konza has to put the ball out of play for a West Brom throw-in, created by Callum Robinson, causing Konza all the problems defensively for Villa. West Brom looking a little bit dangerous, if I'm going to say so. It's a bit scary right now. And that was taken from a West Brom free kick that caught Villa completely off guard. The pass was deflected off Tyra Mings, and Konza had to watch it so Callum Robinson couldn't score any weird rebound. I told AJ 2 months ago Jack's season is done. To be fair, he would have been back. He would have been back apparently if he didn't have a... he had like how do you call it? Like another injury. His injury got prolonged. He was technically fit and then got injured again. Ollie Watkins tries to take on his man as West Bromwich Albion gave the ball away from the corner. Here's Al Ghazi back to Watkins. A decent counter-attack from Villa, but West Brom, they got the numbers back. This is something that I've noticed with them since Allardyce, that they don't bring too many players forward when they get chances to put players into the box. They've always got enough players on halfway line to help defend. And Ezri Konsa's gone on a run here. Konsa's cross is deflected, and Aston Villa have a corner. Well, I never see Konsa go forward. That was something different. Ezri Konsa on the underlap received the ball, went for a cross, deflected, and well, he's going to stay up there for the corner. So yeah, fair play. Barkley has no confidence. I think he would have got a little bit from the penalty. You know, that, well, maybe I'm different to Barkley, but if I earn a penalty for my team and we score it, that would give me confidence. You know, they've had to bring me down, and we've scored from it. I'd look at that as an assist. Maybe he needs a goal to fully get back. And if he scores today, if he gets the winning goal today, then I'll give him some credit. But right now, I don't rate him as a Villa player. Target to take the corner for Aston Villa. It's a decent one. And it's flicked all the way on for a throw-in at the far side, which the referee has given to Villa, I think, from the look of things. Both sets of players, I think, trying to get a decision. I think West Brom wanted a free kick for a few pushing. And it's going to be taken with target. It is a Villa throw-in at the far side by the whole 10. 36 minutes played, still Aston Villa 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Dean said, if I'm not a Villa fan, what am I doing with the away shirt on my profile? Target's throw, it's a decent one. And now Ghazi kind of miscued his cross. It's not the best of clearances from West Brom, which will mean Tyra Mings gets it back for Villa. Al Mohammadi on the right-hand side with Traore. Nutmegs his man, but then loses the ball to the same player. And West Brom get away with it a little bit here. We're trying to pen them in the corner here. Diana kicks the ball away. He deflects it off Luis purposely to win a throw-in for West Brom to try and release some pressure to get them out. That was a good press from Villa, putting them under pressure. This is what I mean. When you get teams who, you know, in the bottom three, you need to put them under pressure, man, because there's mistakes there. There's a reason why they're in the bottom three. Make them think, make them defend, make the goalkeeper move, all the basics. Good pick up from Konsa to find Watkins for Villa. He finds Target now on the left-hand side, and we got players forward. It's Ross Barkley now taking the ball over for Villa. Goes central, and that's a foul, surely, which the referee has, I think, waved on advantage. It's Al Ghazi for Villa. Step over, goes for across the outside of his boot, finds Traore, and his touch lets him down, and West Brom get the ball back. It's silly from Villa, because what an opportunity. Again, just wasting chances and chances and chances, and it's Traore, who I just don't rate his first touch. I think he's a great dribbler on the ball, and he's quite clever, but his touch is shocking. It reminds me of Lukaku when I watch him sometimes. I hate how he can be the best player on the pitch one week and then the worst player on the pitch the next. I just want more consistency with the man, because I think he can be an incredible player at times. Harry said Barkley's on loan. Yeah. Well, the rumour is that we might try and buy him. So I don't want that, obviously. And you know, maybe if he turned his performances around towards the next few games, you know, if he scored the winning goal or he really put the effort in, I think the work rate is the thing missing from him right now. West Brom have a chance with Diana. He's in the box for West Brom on his left boot. Good defending from Konsa, and Doug Sweez with a brilliant tackle there. And the referee's given a goal kick, and Diana, I think, is a bit disappointed there. He wanted a corner. Oh, a corner has been given to West Brom. What is he complaining about then? He pointed to the corner and then sunk his head. I think that was bizarre. That is very bizarre. A corner has been given to West Brom. It looked like a goal kick to me. But obviously I only get a very quick viewing, just like the referee, to be quite fair. But he looked disappointed, so I thought a goal kick had been given. So he only showed me him. But Gallagher will take the corner for West Brom. Nearly 40 minutes on the clock, still 1-1 at Villa Park. Gallagher to take for West Brom. Right-footed, in-swinger. It's a good header away from Tyron Mings. Smashes it away. Traore tries to head it away too and completely mistimes it. A good bit of dribbling there from Maitland-Niles away from, I think that was Ross Barkley trying to tackle him. And if he wins the ball, West Brom were in a lot of trouble there. So it's a very confident bit of play. It's a good pass as well from Robinson to find Matthias Pereira on the corner flag. He skips away from Luiz. Pereira now in the box, cross into middle, deflected away from Konza. Shot coming in! Great save, Emi Martinez. It was Maitland-Niles, I think. He raced towards the box to hit it first time. It's a good save from Emi Martinez diving. As a keeper, what do you do, man? If a player's on the edge of the box, how do you even prepare to save? He's just flung himself towards the corner. I hope for the best, and he made a great save. It was very poor connection, I think, from Maitland-Niles, but a lovely turn away. I'm looking at the replay for Pereira against Luiz, and he's just sent Luiz into next Tuesday. That's something I do not want to see. That led to a goal. West Bromwich Albion fans would have absolutely spammed any Villa fan with a gif of that. Because that would have been horrific. It's a good save from Emi. I will say it wasn't the cleanest of hits. But yeah, Douglas Luiz with the poor mistake. And yeah, very easy. Could have been a goal. I think if he hits it cleanly, he scores. Because I don't think there's much a keeper can do there. Barkley has given away a free kick there. And this is what, again, I say, a liability, man. It's nearly a penalty. It's close to the line. It's not exactly a shooting position, but it's definitely a crossing one. That's such a silly, silly foul to give away. Nice to no one hates how right you are. It's just weird that you are not traditional football fan, believing in your club at all times. Yeah, I think that's spot on to say that about Dean. Always believe in your club. You're a fan. You are a fan. Someone who supports that person. I don't go to like the streamers I watch and just go, oh, I remember when you were better. Free kick taken. It's a good crossing one. It's hit the crossbar. I think he's possibly gone for goal there. Or it's just a very lucky miss hit. And Douglas Luiz has a chance for Villa on the counter-attack. Ross Barkley has Watkins steaming on the overlap. Barkley to find Watkins in the box for Villa. Still Watkins, and he's pulled back. I think he falls over as he does so. West Brom making a bit of a hash of the clearance. And they finally get away to the halfway line. And Konza to deal with it for Villa against Diana. But what an opportunity for West Brom. Konza nearly gave it away there. Al Mohammadi. Oh, lovely fake, Almo. Oh, he fakes it, goes the other way. Finds out Bertrand Traore for Aston Villa. Traore cuts inside one way, goes the other. He's in the box now. Great dribbling from Traore. He's forced all the way back out. Goes to John McGinn. McGinn, his pass is intercepted. He gets it back himself. And his pass is woeful there. Although he intercepts the pass, Villa get the ball back. This is a mental game right now. Al Mohammadi for Aston Villa on the right. Goes for a cross towards the far post. It's overhit again from Almo. Again, I question the crossing. It's not there for Al Mohammadi this season. I don't know what he's done differently, but every cross just seems to be hit so poorly. On another mistake for West Brom. We get it back defensively. And Ross... I guess who? Ross Barkley gives it away. This is literally... We have the ball. We make a ball pass. West Brom give it away. We get it back. Give it away to West Brom. West Brom make a hash of the clearance. And then El Ghazi's just put it out of play for a throw-in to West Brom. This feels like two teams in the bottom three. What has happened to what has happened to Elmo's crossing? Spot on, Harry. What has happened to it? His crossing has been shocking. If this would have gone in, by the way, from Pereira, that would have been saucy. That was a lovely dip on his free kick. I think he's going for goal there. I will say that. It'd be very easy for me to say he's gone for a cross. But I think he's tried to dig the top bin out there. Which, fair play, he nearly found it. So it's a good free kick from Pereira. And we got away with that. Aston Villa have the ball by Al Mohammadi. More central than the right-hand side. He finds Ollie Watkins under pressure from Bartley. Bartley gave a push at him there. Referee doesn't see a foul. Although I can't really see how a foul can't be given there. He literally just shoved him. He's El Ghazi. Oh, what a dummy from El Ghazi. Finds target. Target to El Ghazi in the box of Villa. Cross to the back post. Watkins' header is not the cleanest. And it's a simple save for Sam Johnson. Well, that was created by a little bit of genius from Anwar El Ghazi with a nutmeg dummy. So the ball could find Matt Target. Target then fed in El Ghazi. Cross to the back post. And Watkins tries to beat his man at the far stick. Gets a header on goal. In fact, actually, I don't think he gets more of the ball than the defender. So it would have been an own goal, if anything. But yeah, West Brom get away with that. Lovely bit of play from Aston Villa. This is what I like about our team, though. We can do magical things like this. Target with a ball down the line to find Watkins. Watkins surely fouled there this time. A referee doesn't give it. A bit of dribbling there from John McGinn. A free kick's finally been given to Aston Villa. Ajayi sliding in. This is what I'm going to say. West Brom are going to keep doing this. If they keep getting away with silly things like this. They're going to keep using it over and over again. Ben Stokes, have you heard about rumours? There we go. See, I'm not going to fall for that. For God's sake. See, I'm clever. I read before I see it. I read before I say it, man. But yeah, you very nearly got me. Very nearly. I've seen the AFTV bloopers and stuff like that, and they get caught out all the time, but not me. I don't get caught out, big man. I did not get caught out. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, we've seen a lot of new people today, so I appreciate all the support. Target's crossed towards a fast stick, and it's a decent header away to relieve the danger for West Brom, but we do get a corner off it. I think it was the far defender, Townsend, the young lad, to give away the corner. He was the man who challenged Ollie Watkins with the header just a few minutes ago. He did just enough, I'd say, to put Watkins off, but obviously he's not I'd say the best in the air, but, you know, fair enough. He did the basics. And if we would have scored off that, you would have blamed him. So, yeah, fair enough. See, Adnan, I prefer that one. That's a much better one. That one I've heard less. That's the one Ben said was a bit more... I don't want to say the word original, but it's a way older joke. Another corner to Villa. Wait. No, a goal kick has actually been given. I look away reading chat. A goal kick was given. Ezri Konsa with a flick header, which will mean West Brom, with only 2 minutes of added time given, they got another a minute and a half. I can't see another opportunity in this game now. Well, for the first half anyway. I think both teams have done very little. I think Villa have been the better of the two teams, but I don't want to take any credit away from Matthias Pereira. Callum Robinson, I think, have done quite well for West Brom. Diagne has done nothing really. You know, I feel like Watkins with Diagne, they both have similar roles, but I think Watkins has done his role much better than Diagne. But it is a point apiece right now, so you know, maybe he's done enough for West Brom. It was Maitland-Niles, I think, as well, who got fouled for the penalty. So yeah, I think West Brom have been okay. And half time has been given at Villa Park. It is 1-1 between the two sides. So yeah, not the best, but not the worst. After taking the lead, you don't like to bottle and give an easy penalty away, but we are against a team that are going to scrap it out. And yeah, we've seen it a lot in this game. West Brom definitely not here to make the numbers. I think they've caused problems. Maitland-Niles nearly put West Brom 2-1 ahead with a lovely pullback from Matthias Pereira as he got away from Douglas Luiz, pulled it back brilliantly. And I think really, if I'm going to be too critical, Maitland-Niles should have put West Brom in front. But we haven't done enough. I think the penalty decision was dumb. I'd like to hear more from you guys if you've seen it or what you think about it. Maybe I'm biased, but it never looked like a penalty in a million years. I feel like he went down way, way too soft. I know I'm going to say it as a Villa fan, but I'd like to be as non-biased as I can. I think the Villa penalty, you know, you can't really argue that. He just took down his leg. He got no intent for the ball. It looked like he had no intent for the ball anyway. Jackson said 30 subs and you're at 3k. Am I right? Yeah, it's about that, yeah. So yeah, we're not far away. The annoying thing is, if you guys do any YouTube videos, you might know, but you'll get times where you'll get subs off one video, right? And that video will do well. You do the next video, that will do okay, but then you'll lose subs on it. So like, your motivation is, oh, I've just done all this hard work to get, you know, these subscribers to the channel, these viewers to the channel, and then the very next one you do, it takes it all away again. It's like, I try and keep myself motivated, but there's been times where I've gained subs and there's been times where I've lost subs, and you know, that video will do well, people will comment, and like the like to dislike ratio will be really, really good. I barely get any dislikes on the channel, and yet there'll be people who unsub from it, and it's like, well, like, what do I do with that information? Like, was it a bad video? I can't see if it's a bad video because everyone said it's good. yeah, some people unsubbed from it. So yeah, if you do YouTube, you'll know it's not the best for mental health, I will say. But yeah, I just wanna do this because I enjoy making Villa content. I'd be watching the Villa games anyway, so might as well have someone to talk to. And I think even this was great to do in a pandemic as well, because obviously not everyone is able to talk to the people they would. So at least they can talk to other fans. Obviously, Villa fans will come here as well, the most. So yeah, but you don't have to be a Villa fan. I know a lot of people here aren't Villa fans, and they come to the channel to give me support, and that is as well amazing. It's mad the amount of people who aren't anything to do with Villa saw one video of me playing their team and have stayed. It's crazy. Support has been mad. Kieran as well. Sorry, I seen this message a while ago and I was just talking about something else at the time. What are your thoughts of Villa's season so far? Started well, fizzled out. I'm pleased. Don't want to take away anything from this team. I wanted this team to finish around where we are, and I think it's been a good season. It just could have been much better. Am I harsh in saying that? Am I entitled? I feel like I'm being a little bit too entitled to say it could have been more, but you could always say that, I suppose. I just wish we did a little bit more in some games recently. I wish we had Grealish fully fit, obviously. But yeah. But I'm not complaining. It's been a good season. It has been a good season. The fact we're not in a relegation battle. This is the first time in 4 years that we've known what league we're going to play in before the final day, which is mental. Because we 2-player finals and the relegation fight last year. Ben said, I don't have much interest in football. You seem like a nice guy. So sub, I appreciate that. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate your jokes. I think they are funny. I've looked at compilations and stuff like that with creators getting caught, and you very nearly got a little clip from me there. But yeah, I appreciate the support. Dean said, people don't unsub, man. Can't believe people that I went on YouTube video once for shout outs, gained 61 subs, and next day I was back with the same outs. Yeah, this is what I mean. People do unsub, and it's, they have the right to. They have 100% of the right to, to support what channel they want. But it's not great to see. That is something it's just a little bit deflating sometimes. Because I can put a lot of effort. I've spent a fair bit of money doing stuff like this. And it's not the best to see at all. But, I just want to keep making videos. I love this type of stuff. And it's grown. It's grown insane. When I started this, I was getting... 7 viewers, and like the video's doing okay, but I had like one good video, like one big video, and then the rest were like meh. But I don't care about that too much, but it's nice to see the growth is what I'm trying to say. It didn't matter if I had 1 people here, if I had 5,000 people here. I just want to do it because I love Villa, and that's all I'm going to say. Roy said, oh, man, there's so many comments in. Keep the comments coming. I will read your comment if I've missed it. I'm sorry. And you can just say it again if I have missed it. Roy said, been watching you 45 minutes and you look like a class YouTuber. Keep going, Matt. Thank you, Rory. Honestly, very lovely thing to say. And this has probably been one of my worst ones because I seem to get stuck with everything I say. It doesn't want to come out. My tongue hasn't been working very well. Nice, AJ, you need to film reactions to the games. You go to... Yeah, I will do that, 100%. I'll get my iPhone and I'll do stuff like that. Dean said, like I said at the start of the game, in fact, like every result I've said since Fulham, this will end 1-1. It might do. You never know. We could lose this game. We could win this game. The best thing about football is you don't know. And it's amazing trying to find out. And in a West Midlands derby, I want this to be good. I want this to be passionate. And I want this to be entertained because it's end to end, because this is entertaining and it's something that we all love as fans. Yeah, we want a good game of football, right? That's what we want. We want a good game of entertaining football. And I like goals in games. I know it's very easy to say I want clean sheets, but I love goals in games. I just wish we didn't lose as many as what we did. Kian said, I don't support Aston Villa in the slightest, but seem like a nice guy. I dropped a sub. Oh, Kian, that's a very lovely thing to say. Thank you so much, man. I try and be unbiased. I try and do the best commentary I can. And I just want to show you guys, I love this club. I think you can see I love this club, but I love this club. I always have done as a little kid, and I'll continue to do so. And even if we lose this game, which, you know, we probably will, I'll still be here for the next game and the next game and the next game. And I'm very happy to say that I'm also going to do the Champions League games, the semi-finals this week. So, yeah. I'm happy to do those too, and I hope you guys, if you do support teams like Real Madrid or Chelsea or Manchester City, PSG, well, that'll be content just for you, won't it? Viper says, I'm a United fan, but my girlfriend supports Villa, so I've always watched them and watched you for a while now. Yeah, I've seen your name a lot, Viper. I appreciate it. Neil said, class, I went to watch Will. I think he's accidentally finished the sentence before. Adnan, keep going, mate. Class videos. I appreciate Adnan. I thought I read the name wrong there. If I also say someone's name wrong, I apologise, because I'm a bit illiterate, I will say. Jackson, mate, if I see AJ at a Villa game, it would be class. I would be down to beat anyone from Villa. Genuinely. I wouldn't do what AFTV or all that do and do interviews after the game with a microphone. But if anyone wanted to, you know, say hi or whatever, I'd always say hi. Lottie said, what subs would you do and when? What do you mean? What subs would I do? Elaborate on that, because I'm not sure of what you mean by the question. I'm sorry. Dean said, nah, bro, I messaged all the people who subbed to me and they all denied unsubbing. Odd. Very odd. Maybe they're... Well, I don't know of YouTube. Anything can happen with YouTube. That's all I'll say. Maybe the people who subbed to you before that unsub, who knows? Maybe bot accounts were deleted. Maybe some people subbed to you bot accounts and then they all went. Or maybe they lied. You never know. YouTube's a weird game. It's a very weird game. Harry said we need to play two up top for Watkins. Massively agree. Harry, out of all the languages in the world you chose to speak facts, big man. Why don't we put Wesley up front? We could do it. We could actually do Wesley right now. You know, he could get injured, which is the worry, but bring him on. Go to up front. Really run at West Brom. If we lose the game, at least I can say we tried and we were expansive. But yeah, just have a go, boys. Have a go, man. That's all I'm asking. Dean, I'm not going through a new Discord account live streaming with you to talk about pathetic 1-1. Don't matter what the score is, always good to talk about the game. Life says, yes, Harry, we need David. 100% need David on. Ryan Clark, looking forward to meeting you when we come up to Premier League from Barnsley fan. I remember when you were nearly relegated to League One, so fair play. Your team has proper turned around, so I'll give you lots some credit. Jackson, AJ, you need to do the Champions League final. If I'm doing the semis, guarantee I'm doing the final. And you'll have so many more viewers. I said this last stream, but if you do that, especially if you're commentating the next Mark or Anfield agenda, no lie. Those lot, honestly give credit to Mark Goldbridge, AFTV, Anfield agenda. I'm not one for like over exaggerating like how I feel about something. Everything I do on this channel is and always will be just naturally me, and I'm not overly sure that's the same with some of those. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm not gonna, give a precise name, but I think some people in this like commentary scenery, I think they do amazing things, but maybe the reactions aren't 100% pure, is what I will say. But yeah, I like supporting my team. I like being real with you guys, and hopefully we can have some. I don't see, that sounds really cringy, but I was going to say hopefully we can have some good memories together, but that sounds really cringy. I do not want to say that now, because it sounded way better in my head. Nice, to be honest, bun off Twitch, DVD, and become a full-time football streamer. You never know. You never know what I would do. I do like doing this stuff, though. And I do like Twitch, and you guys, if you want to do support me on Twitch, you can go ahead, and I'll put the link there. Because I stream almost every day. I've took a little break recently, but I do stream a lot, and I do different games here and there, like Dead by Daylight. Keir, what would you say if Aston Villa went into the ESL? I would say, why are we sellouts? I would question ownership. We have, I'd say, fairly new owners. It was only a couple of years ago, and I know one of them is an American as well. I'd question if they like the fans, and I would try my very hardest to petition against it, and I'd try and get as much support. And yeah, I know I only have a small platform, but I'd try my very hardest to make my voice heard. That's what I'd do, and that's what I'd say to anyone if their team was involved in this. And that did happen. You know, we saw that massively with people like Gary Neville, who were an amazing rant. I loved that rant so much. He did. I think he was one of the big, like, I don't want to say the word pioneer, but he really, really did help turning this ESL on its arse, and I'm just very happy. Hope Chelsea and City in the final. I wouldn't mind an all-English final. I wouldn't mind that, because it's good for English football, you know. But I want the team to. I want all 4 teams to be entertaining, and I just want some good football. And hopefully we get 3 good games on this channel in the Champions League. Well, more than that. 5 games on this channel that I will enjoy. So yeah. Dean's gonna wind up Harry FC now. Harry said, "You're gonna get FIFA 22 because I'm not. I have barely touched this FIFA. I played it quite religiously for the first couple of months and then completely not cared about it. Maybe that's just me." Rowan says, "So refreshing to see someone with a great calm demeanor on YouTube, no aggression or anything, or just have a nice chill stream. Keep up the good work. Really enjoying it." You guys are so nice to me. Oh my days. This is why I do this type of stuff. All the comments have been so lovely, man. Thank you lot. I don't want to keep droning on about it, but you lot are so nice, man. I wouldn't ask for anything else. What I will say is, when we do score, I do go a bit mad sometimes. I've had some people say I'm a little bit too loud. And if you look on previous videos, you will see that. But yeah, it's pure. It's all me, and I don't try and exaggerate anything. And maybe if I did, maybe I'd get some of the numbers other people did, but I'd rather just be me. I don't want to fake or act this out. You know, I don't want to take a drama class. I just want it to be me. Lottie, what substitutions and what point in the game? Oh, very good question, which I never seem to get asked, actually. So we got Davis and Wesley. So as much as I do want to see Wesley on the pitch, I think what we should do now, we should, in my opinion, take off Ross Barkley, even though he's been okay. I'd take off Ross Barkley and bring on Keenan Davis, go 4-4-2. And if things aren't going great, say it's still 1-1, or maybe if they take the lead, I think we should potentially take off either Traore or Al Ghazi, and I think we go 4-3-3. The only problem is we'd need one of the wingers to play central midfield, unless we do a double sub, and then bring on Wesley for like 3 strikers and bring on Nakamba for Traore or El Ghazi, whatever the two. I want us to go 4-4-2, and if that doesn't work, possibly 4-3-3, but I know it won't happen because it's Aston Villa and it's Dean Smith, and yeah, we all know it's going to be 4-2-3-1 for the full game, and Keenan Davis maybe will come on for the last 5 minutes, but I just want us to see us experiment. You know, we're in a situation where we can. We're not going to go down. We're not going to make Europe, so yeah, we might as well. Loads of comments have been coming through because I went on an absolute tangent there. We can't put Wesley up top now. Maybe not now because I want us to rather win this game, and I don't want to risk an injury with Wesley. Pretty sure if an account has not been active 2 months, that gets removed. We have kicked off again for the second half. Roy has just subbed. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. How to get on the stream of audio? Like I said, the only thing we can really do is you know, you've got a Discord account and you can join my server and then we can talk through there. But like I said, we're going to have to properly communicate and tell me what accounts you do use, and maybe we can do something there. But I doubt we'll be able to do something for this game. What do you think the score will be? I said 2-1 before the game. I'd rather not change that, even though I'm not too sure now. But I did say 2-1 before the game. So yeah, I think I've nearly caught up now. Rux also said, is it Rux Whitey? Rux up the Villa. I appreciate that. Up the Villa indeed. Also, not long ago, Dean, you said you didn't want to do it because it was just going to be another boring 1-1. Harry FC said we are very ambitious owners and like to splash the cash. We do. Hopefully we'll get some good players in. I think the signings have been okay. I don't want to... I don't want to criticise too much. I think they've all had some merit. I think even Barkley got the winner against Leicester and Southampton, so there haven't been failures. But I'd like improvement. I don't know how to be critical without being just too much of an arsehole. So, man of the match so far. Oh dear. I don't even know, you know. Probably Matthias Pereira for West Brom. Oh, slip from Konza, mistake. Chance for West Brom. It's a good one. It's Dianya. It's an own goal from Mings. It's 2-1 to West Brom within the first minute of the second half. And it was a mistake from Ezri Konza, which we don't see many. And Tyrone Mings with the own goal. Well. It is 2-1 to West Brom. Well, that was a poor start to the second half, wasn't it, lads? Mistake. See, Konza doesn't make mistakes very often. So it's very hard to criticise. He just slips over. And because Tyrone Mings is the only man back, there's not really a lot he can do. He tried to slide in to block the shot. He was in a position where he had to cover the man at the back post, and then he comes across a little bit too late, and he just deflects it past his own goalkeeper. But it's possibly going in anyway. But it's not the best of goals, really. I think it is an own goal. It's going wide. I think the shot is going wide. It is an own goal. 2-1 to West Brom. What can I say about that? 2 individual errors in the space of 1 goal there. In the space of 5 seconds. Oh dear. Is there any signings I would like to see in the summer? It's officially gone down as an own goal. I think it was going wide from Dianya, which is shocking, really, because he's like 6 yards out and he's managed to put it wide. And Tyrone Mings doesn't get a touch on that. We get away with it. But yeah. Route 1 football for West Brom works, apparently. I don't want to... I can't blame Mings. What do you do, man? I can't even blame Konza too much because he just slips over. That happens, man. It's not a mistake. It's unfortunate. A long ball played down the side towards El Ghazi. Chance for Villa. This is where we need Davis on, by the way. We've earned a corner at the far side by the north stand. Possibly the worst start ever to the second half. And definitely no man of the match for Villa players as of right now. I'm going to crack open this Budweiser and start downing it. Dear Lord. How bad day, mate? Well, it's not looking great so far. Corner, Barkley to take towards the near post. It's a diving header away from Diana, I think, of all players. Going to fall to target, edge of the West Brom box. Douglas Luiz for Villa. Oh, that's shocking from Luiz. It's gone straight out for a throw-in. And oh my days, the Villa of last season is starting to creak in here and there. I'm just seeing the goal again. It's a Sam Johnson hoofball. And that caused Ezri Konza to slip over. Oh, that is just a horrific goal to watch over and over again. Konza's touch was actually really good. And then he slips over. And then obviously Al Mohammadi's nowhere near. Because he just expects Konza to deal with it. The whole back four is exposed. Tyrone Mings has to do a job of 4 defenders. Which he does okay, to be fair. And it's just a bit unfortunate that the shot is actually going wide and he's just deflected it in. What can I say? Roy asks, where do I sit in Villa Park? I've sat anywhere between like the upper Holt end to like the lower north stand by the away fans. Anywhere between them two is fine. I think in more of the derby games I'd go in the north stand, and more like the other games I'd go in the Holt end for the atmosphere. I think that's fair thing to say. I like the beef. Don't underestimate beef with away fans in the Holt end. Chance for Ross Barkley, edge of the West Brom box. Barkley's pass is so poor again. It's so poor, man. He's got Watkins with him. Just leave it for Watkins, please. I beg. A long ball played forward. Al Mohammadi, the furthest man back for Villa, lays it off to Emi Martinez. He will smash it long. Please get him off. Please get Ross off, man. It's just painful. Chance for West Brom. Once again, shots deflected. It's gone. Oh, nearly bounced very kindly for Callum Robertson there. But John McGinn just about mopped up the danger. Bertrand Traore, no foul has been given. He kind of got ran into the back of there. West Brom have a chance with Robinson. His shot is a simple save for Emi Martinez. Just trying to see who. I think it was Townsend. I want to say who made the challenge there, quite high up for West Brom. Number 14. It was Townsend with the tackle, very high up for West Brom making that challenge, and nearly caught us out. Game in, game out. This is why I'm never positive. Haven't been positive since before January. Ever since Sheffield United game, I've been nothing but negative, and you wonder why. Well, with defending like that, I don't want to say that because it's just a slip. It is just a slip over. Any player can slip over, right? Any player can slip over. You can be the best footballer in the world, but you're a defender. Obviously, mistakes will be scrutinised. You know, like, it just happened. It happens. Strikers miss 10 shots a game, score the winning goal. Everyone forgets about the 10 shots. Defender makes one mistake after 25 great tackles, and it will be remembered. Konza has been our best defender this season, and he's just slipped over. It's just unfortunate, is what I will say, because it's a hoofball from Sam Johnson that he made a good touch on. It didn't catch him out or anything. He just slips over at the worst time, and then because it was a hoofball forward, our defence isn't that deep. So we were exposed. Al Mohammadi in target, no chance to help defend. So it's literally Tyrone Mings against like 3 West Brom players. And I don't think he did too bad with it. He covered the pass, so Diagne had to shoot. And his shot was going wide. If it was on target, he would have blocked it and deflected it away. It's just little intricacies of unfortunate. And I know it sounds silly me saying that, but it is true. It is true. It's just us being us. Villa being Villa once again. Slips are game in, game out only happen. It does. It feels that way because we're fans and we watch this. But I imagine this sort of thing happens to other teams. West Brom have had a free kick now, and the free kick taker slipped over as he took it. I mean, it's still led for an opportunity. Callum Robinson's crossed into the middle. Konza with a side foot volley clearance. And for a team that's 2-1 up, I'd expect them to be more defensive. That's a great reverse pass. Chance for West Brom to get a third goal. Cross into the middle. And it's about a foot ahead of Diagne there. And if that pass was just a little bit better, that's game over. And that makes me sick to the stomach because West Brom haven't. I'm not saying we've deserved to win this game. Neither team has deserved to win this game. But you make your own luck in football. Is what I've said for a very long time. And they got lucky. Obviously, it's an own goal from Tyrone Mings. The slip should never happen. A foul for Aston Villa. Free kick, a yellow card for a sliding challenge from Gallagher. I mean, surely a good opportunity to get the ball into the box of Villa. But yeah, I didn't even look at, by the way, at half time to see what the fans saw. God, I don't want to think about what they think about the second goal. I'm going to have a quick glance while we're getting prepared for the free kick to see what the fans are saying over that, because what can you say? It's hard to be critical when it's just a slip. You know, it's like you can laugh at Steven Gerrard for slipping over against Chelsea, but I wouldn't say it's a mistake. He just slips. Man. Chuckle Brothers play at centre back tonight. Yeah, Konza as well, giving the penalty away. Oh dear, man. It's probably the worst performance in a Villa shirt. Free kick comes in, flicked across, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. It says a lot when this is probably the worst performance in a Villa shirt Konza has ever had. When I don't even think he's been too bad. It conceded a penalty, which I thought was a little soft, and then slipping over at the worst time. You get games like this where, say someone has just watched Ezri Konza for the first time, right? Which happens. It does happen. The people will hear about good players and they will only watch, obviously, their team. West Brom fans will think Konza's one of the worst players in the Premier League if they're going by today's performance, because it's not been great at all. Conceding any penalty. To be fair, I've always said Ajayi, you know, I didn't think he was that great when we played them at the Hawthorns, and he conceded a penalty as well in the first few minutes of the game. So I've not really seen much of West Brom to give another opinion. I think against Villa, I don't think Ajayi's done very well, but there's a reason why he's playing. Pass through to target for Aston Villa in the box, and he's crossed his block. Tell you what, credit. I believe that for a second. I genuinely, I have a fear of spiders. I probably shouldn't say this on my live stream, but I do have a fear of spiders, so don't say that. But I can see my camera on screen, so I don't have to. Yeah. Why did I fall? I don't know why I fell for that at all, but I can clearly see on my screen. Says a lot when we're trying to do little jokes here. I know, yeah, fair enough. I have arachnophobia. Corner comes into the middle towards Konza. Good header away from Bartley. And Villa do win a throw-in by the far corner flag. This just feels too much Brighton-like to me. Too much Sheffield United. Where, once again, we battle against the poorest of the poor teams. And they're just going to defend for their lives. And they will hold on. They will not attack for the rest of this game now. They're going to hold on and sit on this. They've scored off a penalty and an own goal. It is the most West Bromwich Albion win I've ever seen. They, I don't think, deserved the penalty. And they got very fortunate with the goal. And yet, the reverse fixture was stark contrast. We smashed them from minute 1 to minute 90. Scored wonderful goals in that game. And they looked like they were proper down and out back then as well. And that was Allardyce's first game. That was like the, you know, you're supposed to show me how good you are. Chance for another cross of Villa. Target pulls it into the middle. Watkins there for Villa. Ross Barkley away from his man. Shots deflected. And that is the Villa look right there. That is the Villa look. Ross Barkley does really well actually to shift it on his left boot. Has a shot on goal. And, you know, a deflection takes it into the Villa goal at one end. And a deflection has took it for a corner. Like, that is the Villa look, unfortunately. It's just deflected off Bartley past the post with Sam Johnson completely spotted to root. And that's the Villa look. If that's at the other end, it's probably 3-1. Barkley's corner for Aston Villa. And it's cleared the near post by Diagne. Louise hooks it back towards the middle. And it's going to be a goal kick for West Brom. It weren't the cleanest of connections. But yeah, it's Villa look. What more can I say? It is just the Villa look at the end of the day. I will turn my brightness down because the sun has gone a little bit. So I'm just getting an absolute beam of light. I'm seeing that. I thought I was seeing another goal there for West Brom. I'm watching the replay that's shown on BT right now. It's just a really unfortunate goal, I think. It is what it is. And you know, say we do lose this game. Oh, there's a chance for Villa. I think there's a mistake in the middle. It's Traore for Aston Villa. Traore tries to get his left boot. On the D here, it's a shot from distance. And it's put over the bar. It's El Ghazi. It possibly took a deflection on its way through. But again, it's the camera quickly panning. It's done this a few times now where they're trying to show replays. And they've had to quickly cut the replay off because we've had an opportunity. It will be a corner though for Villa, which Target's looking like he's going to take. We're an hour in at Villa Park. It is Villa 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. And we just need something here. We just need a little bit of life back in this team. The fact we could have scored a goal very similar to West Brom makes me feel sick. Corner comes in. It's a poor corner from Target, really. West Brom do give it away to John McGinn. Tyrone Mings gets it back again for Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz, the furthest man back. He literally the only man back for Villa. Plays out to the left-hand side of Watkins. Watkins down the channel to El Ghazi. Again, a crossing position on his left-hand side. A cross comes in, deflected. It was Target coming in. Shot! What a save! Sam Johnson. It was Al Mohammadi on the volley. Hit it as sweet as a nut there. And Sam Johnson's made an incredible save. Well, we still got it with Barkley. It's Al Mohammadi again. Well, that would have been a goal. Well, at least our goal of the month. If not the whole Premier League's goal of the month. He hit that on the volley from the cross. Like an absolute rocket. And Johnson made an unbelievable save there. McGinn finds Watkins in the box for Villa. Tries to go around a Jai. It's a good tackle, to be fair. And a foul has actually been given to West Bromwich. A little bit soft, if anything. As well, so we just need another goal so we can have some sort of hope. Well, that was nearly it. That was nearly it. I'm looking at the replay again. It was an Al Ghazi cross, hooked it in. It was headed away and smashed on the volley from Al Mohammadi. And he's hit that beautifully. The connection is incredible there. But Sam Johnson flung himself at it. I just think if it was more in the corner, it's a goal. It's just, I'd say, a comfortable height for a goalkeeper to make a save. But if he puts it towards the corner, it's a goal. No keeper has the, has the time to react to a shot like that. He's just hit that with so much venom. Here he's on the ball as well. He's found John McGinn in midfield for Villa, looking way more like our usual selves now. John McGinn finds Barkley. Barkley to Traore in the box for Aston Villa. Traore tries to cut round his man. Oh, he's hit the post! Bertrand Traore hits the near post with his weaker right boot. His one-star right boot, according to EA Sports anyway. And he's just tried to drill it. And he's just hit the top of the post. We are starting to create more and more now. It was a lovely find as well. So Traore had 3 players on him there. And it is the outside the post. I think possibly he could have looked for a cross. I don't think he did too bad with the situation. Maybe just try and smash it. I'd rather have a go and goal, I suppose. We've had 11 shots on goal to West Brom's 8. So we've definitely... I don't think we deserve to lose the game. Tyrone Mings smashes it long towards Ollie Watkins. He doesn't win the header. El Ghazi with a second ball. Does just enough. Goes down under a challenge. No foul given. Apparently that was clean. A long ball played. Again, this is just route 1 from West Brom now. He's found Dianya. And El Mohammadi does enough with the tackle. It's decent from Elmo. Louise takes hold of the ball. Barkley. This is looking like a much better game of football now. Barkley for Villa. Has Traore on that overlap. He might try and find him. He does. Traore getting involved more. Cross with his left boot towards El Ghazi. It's headed up and away by Furlong. El Ghazi now on the wing. Target back to El Ghazi. Villa trying to work it in. Tyrone Mings forward for this now. Mings again back out to El Ghazi. Villa trying to do these little triangle passes in the corner. Al Mohammadi now more central. It's Ollie Watkins back to goal against Barkley. It's Watkins and he's... No foul was given as he goes down. And West Brom maybe look for a counter here. See, I like that we're getting more players forward. We need subs though. We do need subs, but we're getting more players forward. We are playing better football. Al Mohammadi actually closes down a long ball there, but West Brom still keep possession. I've accidentally flicked off my lineup, so I couldn't exactly see what player is which. I'm trying to... Basically, the way I do this, if I don't recognise a player, I can always see the shirt number. Another long ball play towards the left-hand side. It's a decent pick out. Al Mohammadi has to watch it all the way and nod it towards Emi Martinez. If he doesn't get any clean connection on the ball there, we're in trouble because that's a decent pick out. It's a little flat, but it's looking, I'd say, looking a little bit better than 5 minutes ago. There's definitely a boost of intensity, but West Brom just getting away with mistakes here and there, which I hate to see. I hate seeing teams get away with mistakes because we never seem to get away with mistakes, but we always let other teams do it. Here's Traore again for Aston Villa. A bit deeper than I'd like him to be. He's kind of isolated as well on this right-hand side. Finds John McGinn. McGinn switches out to left-hand side. It's a great pick out from McGinn to find Target. Target against Furlong. And again, it's just... Furlong doesn't mean to win the ball in that way. It just deflects off his shin. And Target kind of loses where the ball is. He's easily just kind of brushed aside. I can't even say the word. Brushed aside as soon as he receives the ball. It's just the 50-50s we're not getting away with at all. West Brom getting fortunate. And we get the ball again. West Brom, to say they are parking the bus is a massive understatement. They are really holding out for this. Every time they get the ball, they hoof it to the halfway line. To be fair, Dianya's doing okay as well. Watkins is fouled. Play on is taken. It's Traore trying to look for the corner. Completely miscues it. And it is a goal kick. We've had 93% of the ball in the last 5 minutes, according to BT. Since the 60th minute, 93% of the ball. I think it's very safe to say that they are upping the pressure here. He should have played in Al Mohammadi there. I'm looking at the replay and Elmo is screaming at Traore. He should have played him in. He really, really should have played him in, especially after that shot. West Brom are making subs. Matt Phillips to come on for Callum Robinson. I think he's done his bit today for the Baggies. I would 100% say that. He has been a bit of a menace. I think less so in the second half, but he's definitely threatened us. And well, if they win the game, then he's done his job. But yeah, Tuesday. Don't forget to join me at 6:50 for Real Madrid. Well, no, not 6:50. Sorry, I'm just going off what they've said. But don't forget to join me for it. I forget the exact time. I think it's. I want to say 7:30 the game. But it's 10 minutes before kickoff, so all you need to know. I've already got it sorted. I think it's at 7:20. So if you guys do want to join me for both the Champions League semi-finals, it'd be great to see you there. I'd like it. And it's also nice to know I shouldn't have to worry about a game mentally, because this, obviously, I'll always think about, even after the game. A long ball played towards Barkley, who again slips over. I think it's something wrong with the pitch, because I see players slipping over all the time. And Al Ghazi has gone down holding his ankle here for Villa. That's a nasty one. You should collaborate with Villa on tour. I don't know if they would work with me. I've never thought about it, and I do follow them. I've watched Max a few times, as well. I don't know if they would actually collab with me. Who knows? It would be all right. I won't mind that, because I think they're all good lads, from what I can see. But I'm a much smaller channel than them. I will say that at the very least. He's Al Mohammadi for Villa to Douglas Luiz. Luiz pulls it back to Konza. Konza to Barkley for Villa. See, we need to get more players forward. I just love Keenan Davis to be on now. Make the subs. We have still yet to make a sub in this game, by the way. Another pass finds Tyra Mings. He's driving forward now for Villa. Tyra Mings about 35 yards from goal. Drifts towards the left-hand side. It's El Ghazi for Villa. Traore's cut in a more central position. John McGinn passes poor again. And Diagne has a chance for West Brom. He lays it off well. Good tackle from Luiz, though. That's brilliant. Well, he was actually behind the West Brom player and he wins the ball brilliantly. Here's John McGinn for Villa. McGinn to Barkley. One touch pass is Traore. Tries to find Watkins. He does find Watkins. Chance for Villa. Watkins! Shots deflected. And it's brilliantly defended from Townsend. And Sam Johnson's going to take his time with this as well. Well, to be fair, after beating West Brom in the semi-final, the playoffs, to beating them 3-0 earlier this season, I think I think they're due some good luck against Villa, I suppose. But yeah. It was a good challenge from the young lad. To be fair, the young left-back's done really well. Another long ball play forward. And Ollie Watkins is in for Aston Villa. It's Ollie Watkins. He's missed it. He has missed it. He has put it straight at Sam Johnson. What a chance. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. He's been put through on this right-hand side. He's one-on-one with Sam Johnson. And he's just smashed it straight at Sam Johnson. Look for the bottom corner, man. It's a lovely pass from John McGinn. No foul given as well. They're looking for it as the left back crumbles to the floor, hoping and praying for a decision. And it's just once again another wasted opportunity for Aston Villa. What can I even say about that? A corner comes in from target and it's a simple catch. It's a simple catch for Johnson. And this is just heartbreaking, if anything, for Villa and for me right now. Watkins missing another easy opportunity, man. Zello, Watkins is a bot. What do I even say to that? That was the chance. That was the chance. We hadn't had a bit of luck like that all game. We haven't had a left back for their defender did basically what Konza did, and he fell over, and Watkins 1-on-1, and didn't score. Clips asks, what score do you think the game will end? Well, if Watkins keeps doing that, I'll say 2-1 West Brom. If I'm going to be honest with you, because you cannot afford to miss a 1-on-1. It's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. He should be looking for the bottom corner. He doesn't find it. Thanks to the sub, Rolex. I appreciate that very much, mate. That has deflated me. as a goal scorer, a Premier League goal scorer, right? I've got family. I got family in Devon, and a few of them are Exeter City supporters, right? And I've been to watch Ollie Watkins when he used to play for them a few years ago, and even that Watkins would have scored that chance. And he has grown as a player ever since. And, it's just how that was the opportunity. That really was, and we've still yet to make a sub. And my lights are being really bright now because it's got really dark outside. So the lighting is not like it should have been. And we're going to move this down as well. It's a corner to West Bromwich Albion as well, which... Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to fix the light here. I just noticed it got really bright all of a sudden. Corner taken from Gallagher towards the far post. And it is nearly another own goal there. It was Ezri Konsa. Oh my days. It was Ezri Konsa nearly scoring an own goal for Villa. That would have really wrapped up the game, wouldn't it? Oh dear, I'm going to turn this light on as well. Well, it was either between Konsa or Matt Phillips, but the ball stayed out of the net. Just about. Between Martinez and the crossbar. Drawing or losing this game, it's painful to watch. This game has just been painful to watch. Another corner comes in. It's flicked out the near post. Konsa heads it away. It's the first time West Brom have had opportunities. And another save from Emi Martinez. Again, it was Phillips. West Brom still have it. And eventually a foul an offside has been given. This is getting really hard to watch. Phillips coming off the bench and causing us issues is something I don't want to see. And so the other one was Bartley tries to put a header into the middle and it was tipped away from Martinez, not Phillips the second time. But Phillips, I think, should have scored for West Brom prior to that. Dean says, doesn't matter the scoreline, but yet again AJ predicts us to not win today. You said we'd draw, to be quite fair. So I think we can say we're both right. I said we'd win 2-1, and that's definitely not happened. Watkins to find Douglas Luiz. Even a draw, man, it's just not a great result, really. So it's hard. It is hard to be positive. I know it's something I should be as a fan. It's El Ghazi for Aston Villa to find Target. He's in the box here. Target's deflected cross, and it's gone wide. It's hit the side netting. It will be a corner to Villa. The deflections, right, have helped West Brom in every way. It helped them score, and I go back to the shot that deflected off Bartley and went just past the post, literally like 5 minutes after they scored a deflected goal. Like, it's heartbreaking to watch sometimes. Corner to be taken from Barkley. It's going to go short to Traore. It's back heel from Traore to Barkley. Cross towards Konsa at the back post. So it's a good catch from Sam Johnson. Where is Jack coming back when... I don't want to think about it because every time I think, he'll be back soon. He'll be back soon. He'll be back soon. He's never back. He's never back. And it's heartbreaking for me to say that, really. He will be back. I don't know when. And every time I think of a date, or every time someone comes out with a date, even the Villa page, like when he came back from injury and then got injured again, they said Jack was back. And that was like a month ago, and he got injured again. So it's just heartbreaking to see. Who's your next fixture? It is Everton away, which we haven't played, by the way. I don't know if you guys even know that. We're 32 games into the Premier League, and we have yet to play Everton. Our game against Everton got cancelled, and it never got rescheduled. To this day, it still hasn't been rescheduled. We just have a missing game on our fixture list right now. And it's very bizarre. A long ball played towards Phillips, and it's going to stay in play. Villa at 6s and 7s. Phillips will try and look to put the game to bed here. Pulls it back to the edge of the box. Shot! And it's tipped over by Emi Martinez. And it'll be a corner to West Brom. Well, Emi looking a bit disappointed with his defence there. It's Al Mohammadi getting sold by a long ball. And it's something I think they've been doing purposely, West Brom. Trying to use the pace against Al Mohammadi because they knew that Matty Cash would be suspended. It's a long shot from Pereira that possibly was going over, if anything. but it was tipped over by Emi Martinez. Looking at the replay as well for the other West Brom chance, it would have been an own goal from Konza. I've just seen it again. So the earlier chance where they hit the post, that would have been we would have had not only an own goal from Mings but an own goal from Konza. So yeah, corner. It's a training ground one, edge of the box, takes a touch past his man. It's a good tackle from El Mohammadi. He smashes it long for Aston Villa, and he's found Watkins. We're on the counter attack. Traore for Aston Villa. He's fouled. Referee, book him, man. It is a free kick to Aston Villa. He's just pulled him down. It was a yellow card to stop the counter attack for Villa. So yeah. Relic says, I have money on Aston Bottle Jobs Villa. Or is that, it's never bet on Villa. Never bet on Villa, my friend. I would not bet on this club. It is a yellow card for number 35 for West Bromwich Albion. So his name on here is Yokeslu, but it's like OK on his back. So I'm just going to say Yokeslu because that's what they've called him on Flash Score. I've never heard of the player in truth. Jacob Ramsey is going to come on for Aston Villa in place of Douglas Luiz, which I'm not overly too sure about. I'd rather bring on the more attacking players. I mean, you could say, I suppose he's like a number 10, but I'd like him more of an experienced attacking player who he knows how to fight when we're losing a game. Tyrone Mings to Barkley, switches a play to El Ghazi on the left-hand side. El Ghazi's cross. Oh my days. It's another deflected cross. I thought he put it out for a goal kick. Wait. It is a corner kick to Aston Villa. For a second there, I didn't see the deflection. I thought he miscued it for a goal kick. But it is a Villa corner. And we are 13 minutes away from losing this West Midlands derby here. And giving West Brom fans hope. What can I say? Against Everton, our next game, that will also be another loss for us. Although they haven't been that great. They've been okay. They've been a bit like a season. Corner comes in towards Konza. And it's a flick header from him. It's a simple save for Johnson, who's collapsed on the ball. We're going to see loads of time wasting. If I thought there was time wasting against Man City last week, there's going to be loads today. It's already started, and we still have another 12 minutes of football plus injury time. Konza wins the header for Villa, finds John McGinn. McGinn skips past the sliding tackle of Gallagher. Villa have loads of players forward. Target for Villa. West Brom flooding back. Here's El Ghazi. El Ghazi towards Barkley's touch isn't great, and he will try and see it out for a goal kick here. And that should be a Aston Villa corner. Well, there wasn't a touch there from... The last touch did not come off Barkley there. So I'd like to see how that is possibly a goal kick, which Barkley was screaming at the referee there for a decision that did not come. But again, it will be another corner. Oh my days. So this replay is horrific. It's Konza's header against his own, it hits the post, then Martinez parries it up onto his own crossbar. That would have been a calamitous own goal. Well, that could have been an own goal from Konza. That could have been an own goal from Martinez. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Callum, 2-1. Fam, I laugh at us more than any rival fan can. I absolutely promise that. And you know what? If any West Brom fan wants to come on here and have a laugh, fair play. But at least we'll be playing Premier League football next year. Yeah. Eclipse of Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Kickoff is at 8, by the way. Is it at 8? I may have put it down at 7:50. I did my research. I just forgot. Since so it is planned, and you can have a look as well on the homepage for all the planned watch-alongs. I think I've put it on there. I'm pretty certain. It is a free kick to Aston Villa, which is going to be smashed long. And Bertrand Traore is nearly through there. Ajayi with a bit of a miscue, but he did stop Traore having a one-on-one. It's El Ghazi for Aston Villa. Cutting inside the box now on his right boot. Finds Ramsey now on the edge of the D. Ramsey to El Mohammadi. Pulls it back to John McGinn. Lines it up McGinn and puts it wide with his left boot. Well, we're getting bodies forward. And West Brom starting to crack a little bit here and there. It's such a miss hit from John McGinn. I don't get confident when McGinn's going to shoot. I don't feel like the John McGinn goal against Sheffield Wednesday type confident. Keenan Davis preparing to come on for Villa with 9 minutes to go. Johnson smashes it long for West Brom. Good header away from Konza will be a throw into West Brom. 9 minutes to go plus injury time. Rolex. Oh dear. It's going to be Townsend to take the throw in for West Bromwich Albion. I think they should be a bit confident going into this. The last few minutes of this game. Barkley to come off of Villa. So I think we are actually going 4-4-2 with Ramsey out wide, I believe. I won't get salty. I just have a joke here. I think a bit of banter back is good. That's me presuming he's a West Brom fan. He just could be someone laughing at Villa, which a lot of people laugh at Villa. So yeah, lovely dribbling from Jacob Ramsey to take it past the slide challenge. He's found El Ghazi's on the halfway line to target Villa. Looking way more active, played through to Keenan Davis. Davis to Watkins, chance for Villa. It's Watkins. It's passed across to Traore. I think he's miscued that. I think he's looking for goal and he's mishit it. Al Mohammedi's cross, he's mishit again. And Gallagher puts it out for a throw-in. Come on! Come on, the boys. We are pouring players forward. But it's just the decision-making at times is what's letting us down here. John McGinn for Aston Villa. 35 yards from goal. Lays it off to Al Mohammedi. Al Mohammedi to Traore edge of the box. Finds Davis in the box. Davis! Straight at the goalkeeper. Keenan Davis, he spun. And with his weaker left boot, it just puts it straight at Sam Johnson. He did really well to turn away from his man. But once again, I keep saying 4-4-2 is the answer. I do think that. And we've gone 4-4-2. And ever since, the last 2 minutes, we have been, I don't want to say we've been all over him for 2 minutes. But it happened against Fulham. And I feel like for the remaining 7 minutes of this game, I'd like to think we'll keep this intensity up and cause them more issues. A good spin away, chance for Pereira. He's put it through and a good tackle from Konza to deny. I think it was the substitute. It was actually that could have been Yokosu, actually, the CDM trying to run his way forward for West Bromwich Albion. Nearly getting his way through, but that was good from Villa. They are preparing a sub as well, West Brom. I imagine it will be a defensive one, even before I see his name. Why wouldn't it be? They're a team desperate to win games. They're pretty much relegated. So any win. To be fair, I'd say that about us last year and we managed to stay up, so you never know. Friend taken towards Diane. Good tackle from Ramsey. Is John McGinn now for Aston Villa to El Ghazi. Down the channel towards Keenan Davis, but it's well cut out. To be quite fair. Hook forward too. It's just anywhere will do for West Brom right now. On by Diane. It was a known goal. To be quite fair. Here's Tara Mings to John McGinn for Villa. Down the left-hand side to Target. Target finds El Ghazi. El Ghazi back to John McGinn for Aston Villa. To Jacob Ramsey. We need to pour these players forward. Out wide to Traore on the right-hand side. Traore to John McGinn. We have so many players forward. John McGinn clips it towards Target. Is in the box. Target towards Davis. What a challenge. That is a joy. A joy sliding in to deny Davis getting a tap in there. Where is this intensity? Where has it been all game? Why is it now showing? I mean, it's not a bad thing that we're showing this, but where has this been? I'd like to know the answer to this, because why leave it so late to give it a go? And if we had another 20 minutes to this game, I'd say we'd get an equaliser. If it remained like this, if we played like this, and we had more time, I'd say we'd score. But we have 5 minutes to go. We've had a lot of chances. It's another sub for West Brom. It's O'Shea to come on for Maitland-Niles to kind of solidify their back line or their midfield, however you want to put it. Maitland-Niles is making his slow walk down. Corner taken from El Ghazi for Aston Villa. Konza! It's deflected. It's still in the middle. Mings goes down. Davis hits the post! Oh my days. Keenan Davis has smashed the post. And the Villa players are complaining at the referee for something. It's just not going in for Aston Villa. Konza heads it towards the middle. And it's just an absolute scramble. Tyrone Mings goes down, and Davis at the near post for Aston Villa smashes it against the upright. Wow. Tyrone Mings absolutely goes sprawling to the ground, and then Davis gets a really clean connection to the ball. And if it's, what, I'd say 2 feet to the right, we score. It's that simple. And it'd be Davis's first goal for Aston Villa in like 3 years or something silly. But once again, it will not go in the back of the West Bromwich Albion net as Davis flicks another header on towards Traore. And that's a... Oh, wow, he couldn't pick it up. I was going to say it's a pass back. He's had to smash it long, which he does. He looked like he was going to pick that up. And I was already screaming, that's a pass back. But he didn't actually do anything illegal, to be fair, Sam Johnson. In my head, I was like, he can't pick it up. He was looking like he was going to. Tyrone Mings for Aston Villa. But only a few minutes to go. We've absolutely piled this pressure on. Mings towards Watkins. Out wide to Matt Target for Villa. Target with an early ball. It's a low ball. And it's cleared away. And it's a West Brom counter-attack chance. Tackle from Target, though. Oh, well, his first one was good. His second one was a swing. And that'll be a yellow card for the Villa left back, I imagine, anyway. If he escapes punishment here, that'd be mental. Yeah, he just took a swing at him. And Dejan obviously is trying to play it off as if he's been shot in the leg with a sawn-off shotgun. But yeah, it's football, man. Clips. It is just football, isn't it? You do so well. We have so many chances to score, and it just will not end up in the back of the West Brom net. And they are, as of right now, winning this game off of Tyrone Mings' own goal. Like, what do you even say to that? They've scored a penalty and an own goal. It is the most Sam Allardyce performance. Like, I'll give West Brom credit when they've scored. I think since they've scored, I think that they haven't been that great in truth. But it's all been about managing the game. And Dejan's actually trying to hold this ball in the corner for West Brom. He's actually found a pass in the middle, though. Gallagher has a chance for West Brom. And he scoops it over the bar. And that'll be a goal kick to Aston Villa. Well, that was nearly at the corner flag. Just to explain how bad that was. Yeah, the deflections in that game were going everywhere. But this game, what, we've hit the post 3 times? Sam Johnson made a wonder save against Al Mohammadi. Like, oh, then we had, just after we conceded an own goal from a deflection, we had a shot ourselves. I think it was Al Ghazi or possibly Watkins who had a shot. It deflected off Bartley. And Sam Johnson had absolutely no chance of saving it. And it just deflected past him. McGinn goes for a cross. It's a little bit overhit. And it will be a goal kick to the Baggies. With a minute plus injury time to go. And they're going to wait and take their time with this. We've not deserved to lose this game. I think we need to play 4-4-2. This is just more evidence to me that we actually play really good football. With 2 strikers on the pitch, it allows Watkins to get free. Keenan Davis has really good hold-up play. Why don't we do it? Dean Smith is obsessed with this 4-2-3-1 system. And yeah, with Grealish, it works really well. But when we don't have him, it doesn't work. You can clearly see it doesn't work. We don't win enough games. We beat Fulham because of the subs that came on. We beat Fulham because of 4-4-2, in my opinion. John McGinn hooks it forward towards Watkins. And Sam Johnson will be able to collect, and he's going to really waste... Oh, my days. The time wasting has already started. It's so bad. The closest Davis got to Euros is changing his... Wesley's going to come on for Villa. Now, if they take off Watkins, that would be interesting. I really hope not. 4 minutes of added time and shows Bertrand Traore to come off for Aston Villa. So we are going to go 3 up front for the final 4 minutes of this game. And it's my man Wes. Imagine if Wesley scores. Imagine the scenes if my man Wesley came on after a year of not playing for Villa to slam home the winning goal. No, the equalising goal. I was going to say the winning goal. The decisive Villa goal. You're a Man United fan. Oh, nice. I imagine you're not only your Glazer out, you're also probably a subscriber of the United Stand and Mark Goldbridge channels and stuff like that. Wesley's actually come on, yeah. We've gone 3 up front. Is Jacob Ramsey for Aston Villa. West Brom have fully parked this bus. Dejan is literally in line with the referee, 35 yards out from goal. just to really explain how deep they are. John McGinn with an early cross towards Ollie Watkins, who gets his header into the middle. It's an awkward one. Yes! Keenan Davis has scored the equalising goal. Yes! It's the ugliest goal I have ever seen at Villa Park. It's an absolute calamity of a goal. What on earth is Sam Johnson doing? It's a bit of a miss-hit cross, I think, from John McGinn. Ollie Watkins wins the header. Johnson and Bartley just leave it for each other, and Keenan Davis comes in around Bartley and just prods it in. I don't even know what part of the ball he touched. He just gets something on it. He gets a little toe. And flicks it into the back of the West Bromwich Albion net. And in the first minute of the full added time, it's Aston Villa 2, West Bromwich Albion 2. That might send them down. That goal, that is just awful. That is what I see when I play six-a-side football. That is what I see at the lowest levels of football. And it is just an awful, awful mistake that has dropped West Brom 2 points and maybe more as Villa are on the ball here. It's Ollie Watkins. We're still going for this. Watkins down Mohammadi. He's crossed into the middle. Wesley! Oh, it's saved by Johnson. This is unbelievable. I need to change the scoreline. Wesley's just had a header saved from Sam Johnson. That would have been an epic little clip for you guys. I hadn't even changed the scoreline. And Wesley nearly put Aston Villa somehow in front. This is incredible. Here's Al Ghazi for Aston. I played football last week, actually. Al Ghazi to Al Mohammadi. Edge of the D for Villa to John McGinn. John McGinn. He's crossed again towards the back post. Header away. West Brom looking pieces right now. Al Mohammadi wins the tackle. John McGinn gets it back. Plays it towards Target on the left-hand side. Target's cross. Oh, it's deflected. Oh, my days. It's towards Wesley and it's deflected away. And we have a minute to go here. Villa still on the ball. It's Al Mohammadi, chance for a cross. Pulls it back to the edge of the box. It's John McGinn. Oh, saved by Sam Johnson. It still won't go in for Aston Villa. What an amazing last couple of minutes this has been. John McGinn nearly putting Villa ahead after all that we've just seen. Al Mohammadi to Al Ghazi. We've only got 20 seconds to go. It's Al Mohammadi again. Crosses it into the middle. It's miscued away. He gets it back, Almo. Al Ghazi takes over. Al Ghazi to Davis. Back to Al Mohammadi. He's crossed towards the far post. Towards Wesley. Doesn't get a clean header. Target keeps it in play. McGinn. Back to Target. Chance for a cross. Oh, he didn't get in the right position. McGinn puts it into middle. It's chested away, smashed away from Gallagher. And that is full time. What a way to end that game. That was brilliant from Aston Villa towards the last few minutes. That is incredible. We were all over them for the final 5 minutes. Very nearly went from a game that was looking completely done out. West Brom looking like they were champions of Europe. The way they were playing, the way they were defending. And the final few minutes, the fact that we went on to equalise with Keenan Davis, it's first goal in the Premier League for him. It's his first goal for Villa in the last few years. I think it's, 2-3 years? It's his first goal. Kind of shocking, really. But we don't lie. We don't sit there. We go and go and go again. Sam Johnson making an unbelievable save against John McGinn to nearly win it for Aston Villa after all of that game. The fact we were losing it for so long. And like all the disappointment that we were saying, throughout this live stream, to then potentially have the opportunity to win it right at the death for Villa. Wow. And for anyone who's questioning, like, why be passionate, it's a local derby. It's a team that we absolutely hate. I know some of you, like, supporters of big teams don't understand derbies because, you only care about the big games. Oh, my God, my voice. My voice. I'm losing it. I'm losing my voice. A lot of the people who support a lot of big teams, I'm not going to say everyone because you get some amazing fans who, support big teams and you'll get passionate about when you get goals against any team. But especially these are our local, our local rivals. Don't forget that. This is a big derby, not as big as the Birmingham City derby. obviously, but it's a big derby. We got a 92nd minute equaliser. You know, this is like what Chelsea would do. Say Spurs got an equaliser against Chelsea in the 90th minute. That type of thing. It's not... Tottenham aren't playing Arsenal, but they're playing another team that they don't really like, Chelsea. So, yeah. But it is finished. Aston Villa 2. Getting my voice back. What an end of the game that was. Wow. Central Baller said, my brother who is 5 can do better. I'm also watching the game. Was that before? No, that was after the equaliser. That was. Oh, no. Was that before the equaliser? That might have been before. That is mental. It has finished at Villa Park 2-2. We nearly won it right at the death. That result will mean West Brom are 9 points adrift of the relegation zone. It would have been up to 7. I think this result, if anything, has sent them down. I appreciate the support, Paul. This has been an amazing live stream. For loads of things. Oh, my voice is gone, as you as you can quite hear. I know I was a bit loud there, so if I broke some eardrums, I'm sorry. But yeah, wow, that was really fun. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like, I think we got, what, 30 something likes last stream. If we can get 25 this stream, because West Brom, Villa, you know, we won't probably get as many views as the Villa Manchester City game. But if we could get nearly the many likes, then that would be fantastic. I will look up the table as well before I don't have a chance to talk at all. If we don't move anywhere, we go a point behind Arsenal with a game in hand. And it is our 6th draw of the season. We've also moved 4 points clear of Wolves, so with a game in hand over Wolves too. So I don't feel like we're going to be dropping any further. But we are still 11th. A win would have took us higher, but yeah, I will take the draw. That means we've picked up 4 points against West Brom. I'll take it. Keenan Davis showing his worth. Massive credit. Massive credit. We nearly won it. After all of that, we nearly won the game. Incredible. I can't even speak. After that dross that we watched for ages. 4-4-2 work, guys. Who would have thought? Actually having 2 strikers on the pitch, we get opportunities. Wow. Incredible. Like, please, Dean. Please play Dave. If Davis doesn't play the next game, what are you awarding that goal for? You're making him rot on the bench for him to probably go to a championship team next season. Make him play. Let him play. We got Wesley back now. Let him play with Watkins and let Wesley come off the bench. That should be the formation. 4-4-2, and we should go at Everton and really have a point to prove. Hopefully we can get confidence from this result today. But we play so much better, Dean. We play so much better with 4-4-2. I hate this 4-2-3-1 crap that we do. Without Grealish, it doesn't work. With Grealish, it does. But without him, it just doesn't. And even with Grealish sometimes, if they defend Grealish well, it doesn't work. And then we should go 4-4-2. But without him, it's the only chance we have because we don't create enough with it. Davis and Watkins work brilliantly together. Their synergy is amazing, and I love it. But yeah, just wow. Once again, we change formation, we get a point. We get a result. We don't lose. We're unbeaten in this 4-4-2, and we've only used it from losing positions. So yeah, I appreciate all the support. Like I said, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And if you do want to support me, you can be a member today, which I will press here. And that was just, I think, $2.99 a month, and it will help support me on the channel. You can use emotes if you're an Aston Villa fan. Loads of emotes. We've got a few already. We got a few members. So any support on the channel is appreciated. And we'll be back with the Champions League semi-finals and the Aston Villa versus Everton game. Keep it all here with the Villa content, and I like to do more football stuff as well. So yeah, thank you guys for the amazing support, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.